Today, I am going to be highlighting someone very, very special to me, and I just learned about her this week when I was doing research on environmentalism. MaVynee Betsch, Betsch. So I'm not saying a bad word wrong. It's MaVynee Betsch. She is an environmentalist. I'm sorry, forgive the green screen. I'm about to go on to another show, so that's why that's up. But MaVynee Betsch, she was born in 1935. She died in 2005. Her story is amazing. She's also called the Beach Lady. Excuse me. Her grandfather was the first black millionaire coming out of Florida. His name was Abraham Lincoln Lewis. That is his name. First black millionaire coming out of Florida. He founded a beach in Florida on Amelia Island. The beach was called the American Beach. But anyway, that's where the beach was, and it was founded by her grandfather, who was the first millionaire coming out of Florida. She was born in Jacksonville, Florida, I believe. She was raised in luxury. Of course, her grandfather was a millionaire, so the family had money, so she went to the best schools. She had a sister, she had a brother. They all went to the best schools. She got her bachelor's from Oberlin Conservatory. After she got her bachelor's, she went to Europe and became an opera singer. How amazing is that? So how did she become an environmentalist, right? Right. So she toured the opera for a decade. Then she went back to Florida. When she went back to Florida, she found out, or she got a diagnosis that she had ovarian cancer. So she ended up staying in Florida and reevaluated her life. Like, what was she doing? And she decided to stay in Florida and dedicate the rest of her life to the preservation and protection of the American beach, the beach that her grandfather founded. And she stayed on that beach until, well, she actually, as she was dedicating her life to the protection of the beach, she gave away her fortune. She gave everything away to environmental causes. And she lived on the beach. She gave her fortune away, and then she decided to just live on the beach, and she slept in a lounge chair, and she stayed on that beach until she died from cancer in 2005. So this is an amazing story. Her sister, she survived. I don't know if her sister's still alive, but she was alive in 2005. She was an anthropologist, and her brother was a jazz musician. So the family was very well rounded. Environmental racism, I can't talk about it enough. There's so many problems in the black community that probably, or the black and brown community, that probably comes from, or not even probably, that comes from the environment. Specifically, there's not enough greenery. If you're living in an apartment building, and during a heat wave, you can't even go outside for shade. There are no cooling parks. There are no sprinklers outside for your kids to go. So if you are already suffering from hypertension or high blood pressure, and then you're in this heat wave, that's a bad mixture. Then the bricks are emitting heat, right? Heart attack. If you're living near roadways, which a lot of black and brown people do, live next to highways and byways and roadways, you're breathing in the emissions. A lot of children in these communities end up with asthma. You ask yourself why. That's part of the problem. Or, black and brown people are living near landfills and factories and things of that nature. Again, dumping grounds for all types of poison. So the fight goes on with environmental racism. It is no joke. It is out here. We have to be vigilant in this fight because it really is impacting our communities. So thank you and salute to MaVynee Betsch. She is amazing. No, I didn't say a bad word. It is Betsch. Good evening, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye. Have a good night.